The Democratic Party. The Democratic Party has been part of the processes of Uganda's democratization since the inception of Uganda. Democratic Party led Uganda to the preparatory government under the Right Honorable Benedicto Chiwanu Kakajimu Mugumba. And of course, the Democratic Party is the only party that has handed over power peacefully. Since then, we have participated in the processes for democratization of Uganda because we believe the only way to have a peaceful Uganda is to have a proper democratization of our nation. Our party went through the National Delegate Conference and eventually endorsed the candidate of the Honorable Norbart. In DP, the presidential flag bearer automatically is the party president. The moment you are voted as a party president, you automatically endorsed as a presidential flag bearer, which we did. And so we are here in my role as a Secretary General, as the lead of government business of our party. And the person that is supposed to endorse the candidature of the party president as a DP flag bearer in the Honorable Norbart. We are here and we have picked forms. We know this is a process we have done, not once, not twice, so we know what is required. It has been my cry always that political parties that are registered and that feed their returns to the Electoral Commission wouldn't ideally go through the process of picking, going to check and find over 95 districts of Uganda, because it is presumed that we already have the numbers. We are registered in a multi-party dispensation of a proper system that functions in a multi-party. Parties that are endorsed as parties don't go through that process because they have already done it. Actually, we just put our returns here in June. You know, technically, we have already done that process. So subjecting political parties to a process like that is a wastage of resources, and it undermines the spirit of a multi-party dispensation. That should be subjected to independence, because we do not know where they come from, they have no headquarters and all those. But that aside, today marks the beginning of a dialogue in Uganda, of a peaceful transition in Uganda, of a national reconciliation and national unity. That is going to be our rallying call for this election. Peaceful transition of Uganda. The journey has started today by picking the forms, and I want to rally every Democrat and every Ugandan who believes that it's high time for peaceful transition to rally behind the candidature of the Democratic Party, and specifically the Honorable Norbart. You may not like the individual speaking to you, but the values of the party under which we cherish and trust, we believe we have the record and history to champion this process. Many people may run around on the other aspects, but our aspect is peaceful transition. Our aspect is let's the nation speak, and our aspect is let's get back to the level where we got lost. We need to get the dialogue between the Bukedi, Busoga, Teso, Bunyoro, Toro, Uganda, and all the other building blocks that built Uganda. They seem to have lost somewhere in a process where we want to see Uganda. Therefore, we are here to kickstart that process. And I don't have a lot of to say. Today is basically a process, and to assure Ugandans that the DP will have a candidate on the ballot, and a candidate who is a transitional candidate, peaceful transition without bloodshed. We appreciate what the regime has done. We appreciate all those that have kept pushing these affairs. But we believe that time is now for us to engage to have a transition of Uganda.
Mr. SG, why is your board choosing to stand